Hey you guys, welcome to Pilates. My name is Tara E.G. You can call me Miss Tara, you can call me Miss E.G., Miss Edge, whatever you want. I don't care as long as it's not disrespectful or annoying. It is so nice to meet you guys. I'm excited to talk to you guys about Pilates this year. We're going to be doing 1 to 2 exercises a week, probably just one, unless otherwise directed. We're going to be doing today we're just going to talk about how this class is going to be structured and then the key elements that go into Pilates. So you're going to be seeing all of these workouts done from my apartment. So please excuse any messes that might pop up, but please enjoy the artwork behind me. So Pilates, this class, we're going to be doing one exercise or one workout per week. Sometimes you'll have 2 weeks to do it. So you'll have an exercise or a workout to do or watch, and then I want you to practice it, and then I want you to write a journal on that workout. So you'll actually only be turning in something to me once every 2 weeks, if that makes sense to you. Otherwise, you're going to be having a midterm and a final exam. Those are both going to be practical, turned into me on Canvas. So you should be able to keep up with everything as long as you're following the modules, okay? So there will be opportunities to work ahead for some of these modules, so don't be discouraged if you are getting done with workouts early and you are antsy to get going. You can definitely start the next module, okay? Otherwise, I would really like to just go ahead and get into the very first part of this class, which is learning the key elements of Pilates. So Pilates, a lot of people think of Pilates as the classes with the apparatus and the bench with the pulleys and the bungee cords. Yes, that is a part of Pilates. Now, there are 2 parts of Pilates. The first part of Pilates, which is the only part that we will be focusing on, is the mat work of Pilates. So this is all going to be done on the mat or the floor, whatever you prefer. I would suggest for this class, you will need a yoga mat right here. So a yoga mat, you can find these at Target, Walmart. You can get these on Amazon. Anywhere that sells exercise equipment will have a yoga mat. This was probably $12 at Walmart, so please don't feel like it's going to break the bank for you. You can also grab a yoga block if you would like to. This can help with some of your poses for your feet, to rest your feet on or your knees on if you absolutely need it. I probably will not be using one of these for the rest of the semester, but just in case, you could grab one just in case you want one. Next, so the key elements of Pilates. The first one is going to be scooping the navel into the spine. So today, all we're going to do is focus on what it feels like to scoop the navel into the spine. What that means is being able to perform a contraction of the abdominal muscles throughout your entire thoracic spine. So we want to be able to contract and pull into the spine with the belly button the entire time that you're performing these exercises. If you cannot do that, you should not progress on to the next exercise or the next learning objective. So first we're going to work on scooping the navel into the spine. All you're going to do is sit in a comfortable position, and we're going to breathe in, breathe out. As you breathe out, you should feel your stomach start to contract. As you feel your stomach start to contract, I want you to focus on pulling inward and back. So we're going to pull in and back with the abdominal muscles, and we're just going to hold that contraction and relax, okay? The next thing that you're going to focus on is lengthening. So we're going to focus on lengthening the spine throughout the exercise. So with your navel sucked into your belly, we're going to also lengthen the spine. So we really don't want to feel contracted or pushed over like this. We want to work on lengthening the spine through that contraction. So we're going to stay nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, expand the belly, and then we're going to push in to the navel and hold that contraction during our breath work. So we're going to go ahead and take 10 breaths. Okay, the next element of Pilates is going to be integrated isolation. That means you're going to be able to integrate isolated muscles throughout the exercise. So a lot of people will go into a gym and go lift, a very heavy weight, and what they're doing is eliciting a huge muscle response, and they're bringing in all of their muscles from their neuromuscular system. So what you're going to be seeing is the law of recruitment, right? So what that is largest to smallest muscles are recruited first. What we're doing in Pilates is learning how to mentally go ahead and integrate smaller muscles and isolated muscles instead of using that size principle that our body automatically jumps to. So what we want to focus on is actually connecting the mind to the individual muscles. So you're really going to focus on which muscle you're activating and at what time. So as you're doing the next 10 breaths, I want you to focus on isolating and contracting your obliques and your intercostal muscles. So you're really going to focus on pulling that navel in and contracting the individual abdominal muscles for 10 breaths. The last element of Pilates that we're going to focus on just for today, for the first week, is muscle control without tension. So as you're going through your exercises, even just your breath work, I want you to focus on releasing tension from your body while your muscles are contracted. A lot of people think that muscle contractions take a large amount of tension, and this is not true. So as you go through these exercises, I want you to take 10 more breaths, and I want you to focus on inhaling and releasing the muscle tension. And as you contract, I want you to focus on being able to stay relaxed in other aspects of your body. So while you might have tension in your abdominal muscles while you're breathing, maybe focus on relaxing your upper body and your shoulders. Let them drop and raise and drop and raise. So as you take a breath, I want you to breathe in and expand, and I want you to contract. And I want you to focus on feeling the tension in your abdominal muscles, but also feeling relaxation in other areas of your body. So go ahead and practice that for 10 breaths.